Alright, so it's time to shave. I'm going to shave off the beard and leave the mustache. I'll be using shaving products from Chalises Heavenly Inspired as always. Today I'm going to be using the shaving kit, which includes aftershave. It's not going to catch on there. Let's see if I can do that again. That's zoomed in there. That's the aftershave. Whipped shaving cream. So that's the whipped shaving cream. And on one side of my face, I'll be using the Skinguard by Gillette. On the other side, I'll be using a safety razor. If you don't know, it's just a single blade razor. This one is by Yaqi that I'll be using today. Just nice, all metal. And both units will have a brand new blade to keep things fair. So brand new blades on both, keep things equal. Again, with the kit, the shaving kit by Chalises, you will get the Gillette Skinguard. Links will be below in the description as far as where you can find these products. But let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to run my water in the sink, nice and hot water. And I'm going to load my blades. Again, this is a Yaqi razor, but the blade itself is going to be a Parker blade. Maybe that's going to focus there. It's a blade by Parker. Been using this company for a long time, several years. I always have good success with their blades. Again, that's what the blade will look like. Just a double-sided blade. Nice and sharp, but not too sharp. That would cause irritation. I would consider it a mild, which is very good for people with sensitive skin. I'm just gonna put that on there. Nice and tight. Let's see how that looks. And bear with me, this is a new camera, so I'm just trying to get used to how everything works with the camera as well. But I'm going to take that blade, that razor, and put it in the hot water. Again, the Gillette Skinguard. I'm going to be using a brand new blade. So just took this one out of the package. And if you can see how that looks, there's two blades. It's catching my face here. But it's two blades, and in between the two blades, there's the skin guard itself, which protects your skin from the razor being too close and causing any irritation there. Again, putting that one in the water. I like to have my blades warm or hot, before I shave. So that's what I want to do there. So next step, I've already cleaned my face, so I have a clean surface. It's a huge part of shaving and having less irritation is by shaving and prepping for the shave. I'll show you as well that I use a loofah. Kind of loosens up, any dead skin cells you may have, takes those away, gets those out of the way, so the razor can be more effective. And these are loofahs grown in the Chalises garden. And this one is kind of like a towel. You can kind of see the texture of that. And on one side it's kind of smooth, the other side is rougher. You would use the rougher side for things like any rough areas, whether you're doing elbows or your feet. You may want to use the rougher side. But for your face, you want to use that smoother side. It's still going to do a really good job exfoliating and removing those dead skin cells. So keep that in mind. Those are also available from the Chalises website. So now I'm just going to apply some hot water to my face before I apply the shaving cream. Sorry, I keep looking at the screen instead of the camera, so bear with me. So again, just applying some water to the face. shaving cream. And I'm just actually going to apply to one side right now since I'm doing a different razor on each side. And I'm just doing a generous amount. But all the hair is coming off except the mustache. And you can do more or less shaving cream as long as you have a layer there. It's the main thing to keep there from being irritation and no pulling and everything. So let's start with our Parker double-edged razor. And again, this is a whipped shaving cream, not a shaving soap. It's not like a foam, so it's not going to be thick when you put it on. Just want to make sure the surface is really covered. All right, so let's get started. I'm just going to see how much that comes off. Get a brand new blade, but a lot of times what you can do as well is use clippers or something to remove the thickness of the beard before using a razor. I just want to see how this would perform without any prep. So we'll do 2 passes as well. And if you haven't used a double-edged razor, you'll notice that the most important thing a lot of times is just the angle that you hold the razor against your face. You don't want to be straight up. You don't want to be too high because you're not going to have the contact. It's about a good 45-degree angle on your face. And as you go around the contours, you want to change the angle and make sure you continue to keep the same 45. So I don't have any tugging. There's no feels pretty smooth going across my face, pulling off the thickness of the hair. You can see it's a double-sided blade, so I keep rotating to the clean side of the razor. Because of course, with this much hair that is taken off, there's gonna be it's gonna fill up a lot faster than normal. I can feel a spot here where I didn't put enough shaving cream. But again, this is something that, we're comparing this to a lot of the times people have irritation when they shave, but they're using a multi-blade razor, like a 5-blade razor. So you're gonna have that, how many times if you have 3 blades, 5 blades, every time you pull that blade across your face, that's how many times it's cutting against your skin. So having the single blade, you're reducing that amount as well every single time. So I'm just gonna rinse this side. And right here, I told you I could feel that spot. I did cut a little bit here just because I didn't put enough under that hair. Didn't get enough shaving cream. All right. Alright, so now we're going to do the other side. Let me get my shaving cream applied to this side. And make sure I get enough in this beard area here this time. And what we're looking for this time to see how well this 2-blade skin guard does, pulling off a large amount of hair for somebody, if you haven't shaved in a long time or just doing like I am is, getting rid of the beard. How is the Skinguard 2-blade system going to work? All right, let's get started. So right away you can notice, just because you can't flip sides, it doesn't do as well with bulk. So your Skinguard is not pulling off the bulk. As much the blades, it's just not as open. If you look again with this one, you can see it has the grooves. So with those grooves, that hair is able to come through a lot easier and kind of build up above the razor, where, with this standard type razor, the hair goes into the razor. So it can't come out as easy. But again, I've used the Skinguard for quite a while now, and it works really well, just not with bulk. Let's go ahead and finish this. And the hair under my chin is definitely thicker than it was on the side, so. What I'm gonna do now, because I know the Yaqi does better on the thick hair, so I'm gonna finish this up with that. See, I just cut right through the thick hair. Do not struggle at all. Taking that bulk. Okay, so now it's just time to rinse. I'm gonna stop the video here, rinse off, come back for the second shave. Alright, so rinsed off, got all that washed off. If you can see, I don't know if you really see it, but this is just after one pass, and this was taking bulk off. So when you take bulk off, you're gonna have a lot of, it's not gonna be a smooth shave. So what we wanna do now is take a second pass with both razors. Again, I'm using the Parker double edge blade on this side. So that's the Yaqi razor with a Parker blade on this side, and on this side I'm using the Gillette Skinguard 2-blade system with a protective guard in the middle to separate the blades, and that makes a big difference on making sure those blades aren't contacting your skin directly and really causing any ingrown hair. So big change already just with taking off that bulk. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna put some more hot water on my face, get into the shaving cream on both sides, and let's get started. You can definitely can see the difference putting this on, you know, on a clean face versus a face full of hair. So, and on the second pass, we're gonna see, do a little more detail around the mustache as well, trim that up. And let's see which one is the smoothest, which one gives the smoothest shave. All right, Yaqi. No tugging at all. This is one of those spots where you gotta make sure you keep your angles right, so. Alright, so under here, you gotta kind of know which direction your skin grows, your hair grows. If you just run your fingers down, whichever way the smoothest is the direction your hair grows. So mine's gonna be down at this top portion, just to here. From the bottom, from my actual neck, it kind of grows up smoother. So you want to separate the two areas. You don't want to just do your whole face in the same direction. So I'm going to go down until I get to my neckline, and then I'm going to go up from my neck. So let me go ahead and do my neck up to that line. And what we're trying to do here, you're accomplishing the look of a really close shave. You don't necessarily need a really close shave. The closer you shave, the more chance of irritation and ingrowing hairs for people with curly hair. So that's what we're looking for. You can shave, every other day. I can actually shave every day if I use the correct processes. That means cleaning my face, keeping it clean twice a day, and using the aftershave and different products to keep things in check. Is when you don't have a routine that you usually have the irritation and the actual issues. All right, so again, this portion is gonna go down. And everybody's hair is different, so. And it, truly, you could also have hair curling side to side. So if I feel my hands this way, it's rough. That way it's smooth. So I can even go this way and still not be going against the grain. You really have to figure out what works best for your face. And again, a lot of people think about, oh, you're doing too many strokes. Well, this is only one blade versus a 5 blade, so using more than one stroke, and you still have protection from the shaving cream. This surface is still smooth. You're still protected by the shaving cream itself, as well as the blazer. The razor is not an aggressive one. So, great results here, great results. All right, so it's time to use the skin guard. Let's get started with it. I'm just gonna reapply so we can see. It's taking a little bit longer than normal here. And the surface is still smooth. I just want you to see as I shave. Remember, Shaving cream didn't go anywhere, it just didn't look the same. So it was just shiny. You can still see the lubricated skin, but I just want you to see it for the video. What you find as well is you can actually press into your skin firmer. You can press more with this blade, with this razor, because it has the skin guard in there. That blue ridge in the middle, that razor is not actually hitting your face, so you can almost press as hard as you want. When you're using the single blade or double edge, you have to be more careful on the angles. You know, with this pivoting, it's keeping the angle for you. And actually on the back here, there's also a blade you can do your edge work with. So let's see. So I would say if you're in a rush, you know, or you want to just quick, easy, you know, shave, I would definitely go with the Skin Guard for a daily shaver. But if you just like the experience of shaving like I do, I just like the experience of shaving with the single blade, double edge razor. I just had more enjoyment, I guess, out of using that single blade. So what I feel here, results, you always want to do this with a wet hand or while your skin is still moisturized. If you go against the grain, the Skin Guard leaves more hair. There's more hair left behind with the Skin Guard, which is not a problem because you can't really see it. But what I would say is, since it's leaving more hair, it's not contacting the skin as much, you can shave every day with this razor and not cause the irritation because you're leaving hair. So as long as you leave hair on your face, you're not going to get ingrown hairs because the hair is already on the surface. The more you shave and the hair gets below the surface is when you can have ingrown hairs because the hair is coming out of the skin again. So if you leave hair just above the skin with a close but not too close shave, you're gonna have less irritation. So anybody who is sensitive when they shave, use the Skin Guard. It's a lot easier and safer to use. So that's what I would recommend. Get your Chalises shaving set, which is gonna have, again, your shaving soap, your whipped shaving cream here, your aftershave, and your Gillette razor. So get that kit, highly recommend it. You won't have any issues with your ingrown hairs, and it's a quicker, easier shave. Okay, so here's the last step that we want to take whenever we're shaving. So the shave is complete, satisfied with the results. Now it's time to apply aftershave. So aftershave, of course, is pretty simple, of course. Just spray it in your hand and apply it to your face. All areas that you shaved. So the aftershave is going to accomplish a few things. It's going to, you know, make sure everything is nice and clean and not going to cause any irritation. It reduces irritation. It also helps close your pores up. Closing your pores up helps debris not get in there throughout the day on a freshly shaven face. And that is really important to reduce shaving bumps and irritation by closing those pores. Alright, so we just applied aftershave. What can you do after aftershave? Is there anything else that you need to do? Well, there are several things that you can do. You can apply, you know, like a balm to your face if you have any tendency of drying out, or you want to just protect your skin from drying out. You can put on a balm. And it's going to be called like a beard balm is fine for your skin, or just a moisturizer that you put on your skin, one of our butters. That would be available on the site. So I usually would stick with the beard balm because it's just, whether you have a beard or not, it's protecting your skin is what it's for. So it's going to help your skin stay moisturized and just keep you from having any irritation from dryness and, you know, soreness or anything like that that you may have, depending on what issues you may have. So I'm going to apply some beard balm to my face now after my aftershave. It's just a small amount. This is, you know, it's not to make your face shine or anything like that. It's just, you know, keep you a little moisturized. You can kind of still see, you know, a little darkness from the hair that's left behind. But as I continue to shave, which I plan on doing probably every other day, typically is what I do when I'm shaving, is every other day shaving. And the more you shave, the more your skin will be ready for the shave and be able to handle it. So don't shave once a week and expect not to have irritation. That's one of the biggest problems, is people don't shave on a regular routine and they don't clean their face on a regular routine. So twice a day, stay washing and moisturizing, and then shaving on that every other day routine, maybe every 2 days. You know, it's just whatever works best for you and your schedule. I would shave when you have the most time. So if you can shave at night, that would be a very good time to shave for a lot of people, where they can just take their time and shave. Anytime you get in a rush, that's where you can make mistakes. So we want to avoid mistakes, stick to a routine, and you will have the best results. Again, Chalises Heavenly Inspired. Let us know if you like this video and if you want to see more content like it. Thank you.